This guy hurls the shit out of this frisbee. Look at this. Man, when I hurl a frisbee, it just goes straight into a tree. Just like, like a boomerang, dude. But, half a boomerang, it doesn't come back. It just hurls into a tree. But look how close this guy got, man. Like, that's amazing. Already this sport to me is just more interesting and more fun than golf. I have a lot of problems with golf, man. And I haven't made as much fun of it as I should. So I'm gonna start right now. But I made a lot of fun of like Succession and Severance and White Lotus and The Bear. But golf as a sport, it should be up there. And I know it's gonna be a lot of people are gonna have a problem, but it's actually not necessarily golf that I have a problem with. I don't even play, so I don't really care, and nor do I watch it. But it's just like the sanctity that they have around it. Everybody's just got to be quiet, dude. Like all these other sports, everybody's yelling and screaming like a maniac. In baseball, people have like signs that say, "You're a loser, Derek Jeter. You're a piece of shit. I hope you die." And the guy still got to get up, bat in the bottom of the ninth and do it. And he's gotta do it. The crowd doesn't shut up. NBA finals, dude. The guy's got to hit a free throw when there's literally people like 30 feet in front of him screaming, "You suck, dude. I hope you die." And he doesn't even know. Somebody could throw like something right at his face, and he's got to do it. But golf, everything's got to stop, dude. Everybody's got to stop. It's like they fucking, shut down air traffic controller. It shuts down everything. They're like, all right, dude, he's about to hit. Air traffic controller. All flights are down. Everything fucking delayed. They stop time, dude. Like some golfer, if he could invent a time machine, he would, and he would just pause time, and then he would hit the ball, and then refreeze time, and then still he would say, I swear to God, man, I could have had a better shot. But hey, man, but didn't you just pause time? I did, dude, but I swear to God, something moved, man. Something moved when I paused time. Look, it's not possible, When the PGA invented time pausing, they were pretty thorough, dude. Nothing moves except the guy hitting the ball. Nope, something moved, man. There was a squirrel or something, and I swear to you, something moved. Okay, we need to look into it. I should get a handicap. Like I should get, a couple points back or whatever. I don't know how golf works. Look, we can't just give you points back. We got to verify that something happened. Something did, dude. I'm telling you. Somebody else has a time machine, and it's not just golfers. So we got to get to the bottom of this. I think it may be a fan or something. I think he paused, he repaused time and he reversed. And I don't even know, man. He did all sorts of things. And then he laughed. He paused time and then he laughed and then he repaused time. What are you even talking about, man? Look, we can't give you the points back, but we'll keep an eye out on it. All right, well, just tell the PGA that I'm watching, man. Somebody else has a time machine, and it's not just us golfers.